After almost an hour of walking, they stopped in front of a big building, Sri Rajarajeshwari Prasanna Kalyana Mandapam. Read Velu slowly. A sign with letters made of flowers said groom J.V. Vinayagan and bride Rani. Velu stared at the big cars parked outside. One of the cars had a flower garland and roses taped onto it. The girl looked around, pulled one of them quickly, and stuck it in her hair. Come on, she said. Are we going to eat here? Asked Velu, looking at the huge hall and the people inside. Hops, said the girl, shaking her thumb under his nose. Now we can see the girl and Velu walk for about an hour to reach a tall building. Okay. They stood in front of it and Velu slowly read the title of that building, that is Sri Rajarajeshwari Prasanna Kalyana Mandapam. Mandapam means it is a temple porch, that is actually a platform, a temporary platform set up for weddings and religious ceremonies, especially in South India. And this mandapam is particularly made for the marriages. There was a sign on which the names of the couple were written, and it said groom's name J.V. Vinayagan and bride's Rani, and they were made of flowers. These letters were made of flowers. And Velu kept looking at the lavish cars that stood outside. And out of those, one car was nicely decorated with roses and garlands taped onto it. And the girl scanned the surroundings to make sure that no one was looking before, and she plucked a flower and stuck it in her hair. And the girl said, come on, after which Velu asked her if they are gonna to eat inside the building. The girl shook her thumb under his nose to make fun of him and ridiculed the high expectations of the boy. She led him behind the hall. There was a big garbage bin overflowing with rubbish. Two guards were standing on the pile fighting for a banana leaf. A cloud of flies buzzed around their legs. There was a rotten smell in the air. The girl picked up a squashy banana and held it out to Velu. Here is your food. Velu was shocked. Are we gonna to eat their leftovers? Cheh! What do you think I am? A dog? I only take untouched food. Here, some more catch. She threw him a vada. Velu looked at it with disdain. Here we can see the pathetic condition of these kids, the small kids, how they are going to survive. The girl showed Velu the way to the back of the hall. And there they could see a huge garbage bin flooded with junk and leftovers. And two gods stood on the garbage hill as they confronted each other for a banana leaf. They were just fighting for a single banana leaf. The two gods were fighting for a banana leaf, and the kids' legs were surrounded by a lot of flies. And one could sense a rotten smell around that area. The girl found an overripe banana that she gave to Velu as she told him that this was his food. Velu was shocked on seeing the banana, and thus he asked her if they are going to eat the leftovers. The girl replied in disgust and asked him if he thinks of her as a dog who would eat leftovers and crumbs. She told him that she only picked the uneaten food. She told him to catch some more of it as she tossed a vada at him. He looked at the food with distaste and disgust. So Velu was not at all habitual in seeing all these circumstances, so he was totally feeling disgusting. Come on, hero, eat it. You think I like it? I told you I'll find you something to eat. Don't think I have money to buy food for you. You would better eat what you will get until you have your own money. Velu hesitated, but his stomach squeezed him again. He gulped down the banana and vada. His stomach felt better immediately. He would have eaten at least 10 times more, but the girl could find only one more banana, which she ate herself. The girl told him to go ahead and eat it, and she further mentioned that she doesn't like that either. She also doesn't want to eat the leftover food. And she specified that she told him that she would find him something to eat and not that she had money to buy food for him. And she told him to adjust with whatever he finds to eat till he began earning himself. And Velu paused in indecision at first, but then he was starving, extremely hungry, so he swallowed the banana and vada quickly. He began feeling better in his stomach right away, and he was so hungry that his stomach had the capacity to take in 10 times more food. But they could only find one more banana, which was eaten by the girl itself. It's too early. They have only eaten tiffin. And if you're still hungry, you will have to wait for them to finish lunch. You can eat if you want. I have to work, I'm going. She picked up a couple of bottles from the heap and threw it into her sack. Then she walked off. Velu panicked. He realized that if the girl left him, he had no idea where he was and what to do. It was better to stick to her. She seemed to know her way round. He ran after her again. "Hey!" he called. He did not even know the girl's name. "Hey, what's your name?" he asked, hurrying behind her. She stopped and turned around. "Oh, ho! So you have been following me around without even knowing my name?" "Jaya." "I'm not following you." "What then? Who got you food?" "Can I come with you?" "Where are you going?" "Come if you want. This bag is full. I have to go to home to get another one." In this portion, we can see the girl told him that to get their hands on some more food, they have to wait till the people inside the building finish their lunch. Okay, and it was too early that they had only eaten their tiffin by the time. And she told him he could wait for it, but she had to go and work now. And she went on and picked up a few bottles from the pile and put it in her sack. As she began walking, Velu got panicked. He was confused. He was thinking what to do now. And if he did not go with the girl, he would have nowhere else to go and nothing else to do. So he thought it would be best for him to stay with the girl as she know how to survive in this huge city. Thus he ran after her and asked her name. She teased him a bit by saying that he had been following that girl without even knowing her name. And she told him that her name was Jaya. And Velu specified that he had not been following her. And she replied by asking if he had not been following her, then what was he doing? She was the one who got him food. And Velu further asked her where she was going and if he could also come with her. Then Jaya, the girl, said that she is going to her home to pick up a new bag, as the current one was full, and if he wants, he can also join her.